We are genuinely trying to be as open and as transparent as is possible, and I hope that the press, and particularly the public, will welcome the new way of articulating and setting out our budget proposals in finding what I hope are really creative and innovative solutions to our massive budgetary problems that we have over the next 2 years. As the largest local authority in the country, that we really have done everything we can to protect frontline services in a very creative and innovative way. The published figures suggesting that Kent was only losing 1.8% in grant funding, when the real figure is a 10% reduction in grant funding outside of the school's equation. And I hope today that I can get you to understand that 10% is the real honest figure. Now back to the £95 million challenge, which represents 10% reduction in the delivery of everything outside of education in Kent. Next year, the Freedom Pass will stay. We will run the Kent School Games again in 2012, maximise the opportunity upon broad curriculum choice, giving young people greater choice to explore their talents and their abilities in the most creative ways possible, and deliver the job opportunities most essentially needed, which links to growing the Kent economy, job opportunity and apprenticeships, particularly for young people.
So what might the future bring? At the moment, we've only got a 2-year grant settlement. Previously, we had a 3-year settlement, and the government are going to have a look at the local government formula funding system for 13-14. We literally have looked at all of the 300 plus services that we provide, and all the money that we spend. And it's been actually quite a good opportunity to actually take a look, because things do continue for long periods without anybody looking at them. So one of the services that we've protected, highway maintenance, it would make absolutely no sense whatsoever that, having done a very successful purge on the potholes, that if we actually let the highways deteriorate. And within our capital programme is some funding for the roads over the next 2 years that will actually preserve the quality of the repairs that we have done. We've protected the availability of the Freedom Pass, which costs us roughly net about £10.5 million a year as an authority. So although we are going to have to increase the charge for this, the eligibility for it is there. It is still a service which is very valuable, and probably on average is worth to an individual somewhere about £425 to £450.
I have community services in my portfolio. We have 15 frontline services directly delivering services to the people of Kent. These services have a very significant impact on the quality of life of all our residents. And I would argue that at a time of recession, a time of economic hardship, they become increasingly important, and therefore I've been absolutely determined to do all I can to keep them going. Now, I do need to make very significant savings, as we've heard from Paul and John, in my budget over the next 4 years. But first of all, I'm pleased to say I intend to keep all of these services going. We are not going to stop doing anything. So how am I going to make the financial savings? Well, 2 ways. First of all, on terms of efficiency, by having a ruthlessly scrutinising all we do and to try and drive out as far as we can efficiencies from the existing structure. But that won't deliver it all. Secondly, we're going to have to start doing things differently. We simply cannot continue to deliver services in the same old way and achieve the savings we want. So, services that I provide may have a different shape, and they may be of a different size, but at the end of the day, they will be high quality services for the people of Kent.
In summary, we haven't panicked, we haven't overreacted. I think we're laying before the public and the press today a very sensible and intelligent, innovative solution.